Welcome to yet another day of working on our solid axle swapped 1-ton Tacoma project.
Brought to you in part by Alpine Toyota.
So to give us a solid base to start the bumper, I'm going to take the factory trailer hitch that actually came off this truck, and with the assistance of Phoenix here, we're going to actually weld it to the inside of the frame rails back here. This would give us a solid recovery point, and it'll give me a nice area to build the bumper off of. And I already measured the inside width from this bracket to this bracket here is exactly the width I need to go fit snugly in those frame rails. So time to cut it up. Well, it seems like with this truck we've gone from battling parts delays to battling weather. As soon as we got this thing mocked up in the truck yesterday, it decided to absolutely pour. As you can see, it fits in there rather nicely. I gotta pull it out. Yep. See these nuts? Gotta grab the grinder, take these guys out, and then kind of grind a nice area for me to weld the trailer hitch in here, and yeah, go from there. See how she fits. It's welded in. So this here's kind of what I came up with. I wanted to keep these little tabs, these little mounting tabs on the factory trailer hitch so that I can use that as a bumper mount. And using that as a bumper mount, I have this 2-inch piece of square tube. This is 1/4-inch wall square tube. And on top of that, I've got a piece of tube. This piece of tube is gonna come all the way from side to side, wrap around, and go to the wheels. So it'll come out and then straight back this way in one big piece. That's the theory anyways. It all really depends on how well I can operate that new real cheap bender. And I think once that big main run is done, I'll have another tube that kicks down and goes underneath the trailer hitch and back up, which would give me somewhere to mount my license plate. And then I think to finish it off, I'll kind of like taper the square tube here just so it looks nicer. But now, let's figure out this main tube. So let's play with the bender. So this bender is a real cheap like Princess Auto bender. And for those of you who don't know what Princess Auto is, it's essentially the Canadian version of Harbor Freight. But it's like a big ratchet. You pull it, then you adjust this, and then you pull it again. It's a fair bit of work. Not ideal for like real big jobs, but for this bumper, should work mint. And now once you're at the max, you pull it back, you pull this pin, bring it back, and repeat. So I think I'm gonna go to about 80 degrees and test fit it. I don't know how accurate this is, and I don't think I want full 90 anyways for that bed. All right, that's just shy of 80 according to this. So let's go test fit it. So it turns out that 80 degrees is like exactly perfect what I want. So we'll take it back off, bring it over to the bender, and do the exact same bend on this side. All right, and there's that piece all bent on both sides back on the truck. I did check clearance with the tailgate down. It fits. Alright, so now I've got threads tapped and bolts put in this. So hopefully mount this guy to the trailer hitch, we will now have a solid base to start building this bumper off of. All right, check it out. So we got this bar now welded into place here on the bumper, and it turned out pretty dang good. This is pretty well exactly what I want here. Unfortunately, we've got weather coming in, so I'm packing up all my welding stuff, and you know what? It's my birthday, so I think it's acceptable to take a half day anyways.
I agree.
All right, the boss has spoken. So now I think I'm going to work on supporting these bumper ends here. And to accomplish that, I'm going to put a bar from here straight down to the frame. And I'll put a plate at the end of the bar and drill a couple holes in it and drill a couple holes in the frame. And then it'll be able to bolt on and unbolt from the frame itself. And that's our frame plate in place. It's not welded, it's just kind of pushed there by the bumper itself. But now I can drill out the frame where this is gonna mount, and we can weld this bar to the plate to the bumper. So now that we got the support bar done on this side here, I'm going to move back over to the rear and work on the secondary bar that's going to come down, across, and up. So we're going to get a shorter piece. We're going to do 245s on it. Boom, boom, weld it up there, put a couple of braces in between the two, and yeah, let's go to the bender. Give her a quick test fit here. Pretty much something like that. I think I'm gonna turn it in a bit. Got a notch either end. But first, I gotta cut these chain attachments off the factory trailer hitch. Clearly the previous owner of this truck was using these as recovery points. Don't use your chain attachments for recovery points. Notched. I'm pretty happy with how this is all kind of coming together here. This is exactly how I envisioned it, which is perfect. Considering it's my first time using a tube bender, I'm pretty happy with it. Now it's just time to make a couple of braces that go in here, and then take this down, put the braces in, weld them all together. All right, so the bumper's done for now. Now that I've got it here, I'm kind of thinking of adding one more brace kind of going around this corner and connecting up here, whether it's a straight piece or another bent piece. I'm not too sure. I think I'm just going to use a straight piece of pipe from here up to there to kind of tie in this corner and then give this bend a bit more strength again, just in case we do come up off of a obstacle and hit here. Now that we got both these sidebars all dialed in, I'm gonna pull the whole bumper off the truck in one unit, finish weld all the backsides of stuff that was tricky to weld with it on the truck, and then we'll paint it and slap it back into place. Okay. Perfect. That wasn't even that bad to take off. So I laid down a coat of this red primer on it and then tried to put some texture coat paint on it, but unfortunately I ran out because I only had a tiny bit left in one can. So we'll have to pick up on reinstalling this bumper in next week's episode because Canadian Tire's closed now, and I'm going to go edit this video now to get it out to you guys tomorrow. Anyways, guys, if you like this stuff, can you please do me a huge favor, hit that thumbs up button, and hey, consider subscribing. I upload weekly Toyota, building, wheeling, and off-roading content. Anyways, I'll catch you next week. Peace.